Hi, it's the Great Vanzini. I am back again to bother you one more time. So today I'm showing one that you've seen in my live streams and I think a couple other videos, but I've not really shown it off and told the story. This is one I bought actually brand new right before the virus hit, and it was a new old stock, so to speak, a leftover from another store, and they couldn't sell it, so they shipped it down to the store nearest me. And it was the day before, it was the weekend before they closed everything up here in Oregon because of the virus. And I went in and they wanted $8.69 for it, and Sweetwater's price was $8.29, $8.39, something like that. Except the Sweetwater ones are the newer versions made in Indonesia, in the Quart factory, and this was last year's model made in Korea at the World Instruments factory. And I like those guitars. I like these guitars. So, and I already have one that's a semi-hollow, but it didn't have the trim, and I always wanted one with the trim. So I haggled them down. I talked them down. I talked them down to the Sweetwater price of whatever it was, $8.29 or $8.39. And I was just about ready to strike a deal when the manager came around and said, make sure we have sanitizers in every corner. They were putting the sanitizers out. And it was pretty clear they knew something big was about to happen. And a little while later, the manager came around and said, Ed, don't forget, remember, if he buys $1,000 worth of stuff, he gets an immediate $200 off at checkout. And I thought, wait a minute, I can get $1,000 worth of stuff and get it all for $800? So it was like getting this guitar for $800 new and then plus $200 worth of free stuff. So that's what I did. Or it's like paying for the $200 free stuff and getting this for $600, you know, so, or $639 or whatever the deal was. So anyway, I bid on it. It has just a great, I don't know what type of tops these are. If they're like a veneer they put over the top is what I imagine, something like that, or they spray paint it on, who knows what, but it's really got a nice looking top to it. I love these, I don't know what these are on the PRS SEs. This is an SE Custom 22, by the way. These two-tone pickups I like better. I have another one with metal covers on it, a Santana SE, and these sound better to me. It does have the split coils. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this because it's the same old story on the SEs, unless it's like a different model, a signature model. But they're all 25-inch scales, unless it's some of those signature models and the baritones and some of that are different scales. So this is a 25-inch scale. It's got the push-pull single coil thing, which, by the way, oh, that's not the one I want. Well, that'll have to do. Anyway, the single coils, too much reverb. I never used the single coil, the split coil business at all, hardly. So, let's see what else I can find here that's nice and clean so we can really hear. The tone control is about the same as any other. It has a little variation in it, you know, some of them just go from all to nothing, all over. This has, almost feels like 3 stages. By the time you hear a difference, you're at 5, and then another difference, you're all the way, got it all the way closed down. So I play it almost always open. In the single coils, I might back it off. I don't use the single coils, just to take some of the sting away if it gets too bitey, but it's not. And I don't know, as far as I know, it's the bridge pickup, middle position, 3-way toggle. Middle position's both pickups, and the forward position's just the neck pickup. Here's the middle position. I don't mind the middle. I can EQ it, and it's coming out pretty bassy. And the neck pickup, you could play jazz with this thing. I can't tell you how hollow it is. I mean, it's a semi-hollow is what they call it. And it's certainly up here. It's got, and I can't see it very well even with my flashlight down in there. Looks like it has a big block that comes at least back into here. It sounds like it might be kind of semi-hollow down around where the controls are. That makes sense. It would be chambered down there. But when you get up here to the forward section, it sounds very solid. So, I don't know. I mean, I do wish they would offer an exploded view of what these look like. Anyway, it just plays great and sounds great. I don't think you can get away with dive bombing it. That's about, I don't even go that far ever, so. Anyway, that's the Paul Reed Smith SE. It's got great tone, plays great. And it was the last of the made in Korea, so I wanted to grab one. It's the first one I'd actually seen, because they just didn't carry them in our stores for some reason at all. They would always have the solid bodies and stuff like that. Or if they had the semi-hollow like the other one I have, it would be without the trim. So I'm liking this. If you've got any questions, feel free to leave a little message down below, say hi, ask me a question, I'll try to answer it. and we'll go from there. Feel free to subscribe, give a thumbs up, a thumbs down, but feel mostly free to leave a comment and tell me what you think of the SEs. I think they're just great. I don't know anything about the new ones made by Cort in Indonesia. I'm assuming quality control wise they're able to have the same quality control, but I haven't seen one, let alone played one. So anyway, that's it for me. Until then, until we talk to you later, we'll talk to you at some other point in time, and we'll just try to see if we can find a jam here. Totally lost.